Hi, I'm Drew.
And I'm Micah, and in this episode we're going to show you framing demolition and also start some framing.
It's going to look like a house.
Don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Get out of here. I don't know what I was going to say now.
Oh, take 7.
We hope you like this episode, and if you could please leave a like and a comment. Also, please subscribe. We are trying to grow our channel.
And we would appreciate it.
Once again, you talked over me. How dare you? So here's a little clip of the framers shoring up some existing beams. So when we say shoring up, what we're saying is that they come in here and they put in temporary support for any kind of structural items that will need it. So in this instance, we're going to be taking out a large beam, the unpainted beam. So we have to come in and temporarily shore up these existing white beams. So this beam needs to go up. First of all, it needs to be replaced, and then it needs to go up. This 4x8 needs to be pushed up. We're going to cut the rafters, flush mount them. There's our plumber over there.
In one of the other videos, we talked about how this was our surprise. We found a duct inside a suspected chase. And what we're going to do, we actually met with the homeowners. We're going to take it out, remove it from the underground section, so that they can have or gain that space in their powder bath. There's a doghouse on the roof that the chase runs through.
So when we say doghouse, what we're talking about is there's basically a small structure, 24 by 24, up on the roof that's built out so that a air duct can go through when we don't have room.
We're actually going to, where the duct runs through, so we're going to take that duct, take this all out, get it into the ceiling, and then also bring another one down into the bedroom on the other side. So we're achieving the look that the client wants and still retaining the air necessary for the rooms.
Framing is going on. The goal here is to frame out the new sliding door and the new window, so that way we can measure it, get it ordered, because your longest lead time for construction is usually windows. So that's like 3 to 6 weeks out. Sometimes it's longer, sometimes it's a little shorter, but for something like what we're doing, it's going to be a while. So we want to get this framed up, measured, ordered right away. So that's their main goal and main intent. Other than that, we'll continue framing. Next week we're going to have footings going on, steel columns being raised and set in place, and get ready to go here. We have some stuff ready. We decided we're going to cap these, run all new hot and cold up above, because this old stuff isn't great. We did put plywood up to separate the new from the old. That way we're not really disturbing anything in the new area, trying to keep the dirt and everything out as much as possible. So that's the goal. I think we're doing a good job at it. Let us know what you think, what you guys would do. This cast iron stuff, I know it's bad, and it's going to have problems down the road, and if we can eliminate it now, now's the time to eliminate it. So, and quite fortunate for us, we do have this entire place opened up, so we're going to run everything overhead back to the new water heater location. And everything on this side of the house is fed from that water heater, so it kind of works out for us. I think we're going to be okay. So what they're doing now is they're shoring up this beam, and they're going to be shoring up this beam shortly, because these two beams hold up the entire roof. And we took the support out because we have to upgrade this beam, and then we're making this all a sliding window system because we're putting a new beam in here up over the top. So they're going to shore this up, cut these short, and put these two beams on a hanger off of our new beam.
Well, if something goes awry, it'll be on YouTube before you make it to the hospital.
How many likes did I get? That's all I want to ask.
Probably a blue lamb right there.
Hey,
Still didn't go far enough.
Nice, good job. So here's a short little time lapse, and this is why you want to have your framers do structural demo. They're taking out the existing posts that held up that roof structure. So demo guys are great, but you want to really have your framer who knows what he's doing come in and take out those structural elements. And this is just a sped up clip of them replacing that 4x8 beam. So before it was sitting underneath those joists. We've cut those joists and we're putting a new 4x8 beam in there. What's nice is this just slides up in there and we come back in and we put everything up on hangers. This actually needs a little bit of persuasion to get up in there. Basically you come back on hangers and this structure is exactly how it was before, just using hangers. So it's a nice technique to flatten out a ceiling. This happened to work out for us. Sometimes it doesn't really work out for us. As you can see here, this was all shored up. We put in the new 4x8, flush mounted that up there. So it's on a hanger on this side. Each one of the joists are on a hanger, all framed in, all nailed in. And then it's sitting on this double top plate in here. And then we're gonna be coming in here, building this wall that you see there, straight across. Drew.
Oh, I'm trying to be out of the shot.
What's with your haircut?
I'm trying something different.
Oh, okay.
Sort of works.
He's changing.
Or doesn't, I don't care. It's here.
We got our new beams in, new posts in. Everything's being held up. This is pretty much the opening that we want. This is a good key point because now we can have our window guys come out and field measure this and order everything up correctly.
Correct.
Right?
That's right.
All right, so interesting when you're doing a remodel on an older house like this, there's gonna be things that aren't plumb and or level. Our beam, it was set to these two existing beams at the bottom of those. So our new beam up here that's not painted was set to the bottom of the white beams. And when all that plays out, it's not level. What's also not level is the floor, the concrete. So from one end to the other, it's out by an inch. So we'll show you how to fix that when we get to that stage. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna shim up from the underside of the new sliding door system here that's going in here. We're gonna shore up from this side, level everything out, as well as the top. We'll have to shim some stuff in there to level that out. And that all gets covered up with drywall and is usually okay.
And terrazzo flooring.
And terrazzo flooring, which
In this
really
case.
helps. Because in this case, they're going to pour the terrazzo flooring and then they're going to grind it level. So really does help us out in this situation. This is the normal stuff for remodels though, especially on older homes.
Yeah.
So expect it.
Yeah, the more surprises, the better, right?
If you saw our first video on this, the kitchen ceiling was very low and it really opens it up, makes it feel nice and airy in here. Nice and airy, is that the correct term, Drew?
I like
nice and open. So
if they weren't going for like a mid-century modern look or sticking with retaining what the house originally looked like, it'd be cool to show off the TNG that they've got in the center that was the original roof up here. In fact, you can sort of see between some of these holes that would have to be patches that they built up a doghouse, which you can sort of see up here.
Yep.
For HVAC run. And then
just have lots of holes in here, and we got nails coming through from that, which really damages the ceiling.
But
and
from
it's
an
unfortunate.
from an industrial standpoint, it would have been nice to leave it.
Yeah.
Leave this open. You have open exposed joists, even if you painted it, show the TNG underneath. But it's a little late for that. You'd have to sort of plan for that from the beginning if you were doing a new home.
Anyway, this whole area is opening up. Our new wall's going to come in here, so you'll be seeing that shortly. But no, it's really coming together. So we got the plumbers here; they're doing their thing, which is good. And that's it. That's what we have for this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Please, if you have any comments, please let us know. We always like to see those types of things.
Try to find out where we can get better.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you like that, please hit the like button. Also, if you could please subscribe, it does help us out a lot. If you do have Instagram, you can follow us at Desert Custom Homes. You can also check our website out at desertcustomhomes.com. You can check out our past projects and latest projects. And we'll see you again next time.